Drop it.
Okay, we're back. You miss me? You guys miss me? Okay, let's get right into it. So this will be me live trading. And let me just explain what I'm doing here. I'm actually going to put our strategy to the test at 1348, the golden eye indicator, confluence, and we're going to play this on the 1 to 5. You're going to see me at work, and we're going to make some money. So currently, as it stands, I signed up for the challenge here. Let me show you guys. We have the Apex Challenge. Now, I do have a link down in the description, 50% off, shameless plug. It is an affiliate link, but I saw the 50% off. I said, okay, anybody wants to do it, you go ahead and do it, right? So you'll see here there's different variations. It says scroll down to see the Trade of 8 Ninja Trader plans. And this is the plan that I picked here. Now there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. Profit goes 3,000. I'm currently up 800 on my first day. Trailing threshold is 2,500. And, you know, I read a lot of articles and you have traders saying, oh my God, trailing threshold. You know, these things are designed for you to fail. And no, it's designed for you to be conservative. And it's just proof that you have to work on trader psychology more than anything else. Now, it's something like only 85 to 90% of people actually pass a funding or funded trader evaluation. So I'm gonna make sure I pass. But I'm gonna break things down. So should you guys decide this is something you want to do, you understand that there's a lot of psychology in this. Okay, I did use promo code SAVE90. It didn't work. So at least for me, it didn't. I don't know. Maybe there was a cookie put on there or something. It just didn't work for me. So I want to show you guys that there's trader psychology involved in this, and you know, then there's another interesting fact. John, how you doing? There's another interesting fact that after you become funded, you end up going willy-nilly, right? Because it's like, oh my God, someone gave you $50,000. Now I want to ask you something. You know, if John used to be my neighbor, and if I gave John 50 grand, you know, and he goes and he buys some lotto, some Powerball tickets, and then he comes back to me, was like, I was hoping to win it big, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't know. John might not be my friend for much longer. Sorry, John. I love you, man. So, you know, you are dealing with other people's money, but it's funny how when you get funded, you're excited. You're like, yeah, time to make all this bank. But no, you have to realize that there's still power. There's still power with that $50,000 account. Right now, in my evaluation phase, I'm only up like $800-900, but that's one trading day. And you know, like if you are funded and you're looking to make money, $800-900 a day. What does that mean to you? It could, in fact, be life-changing money. But a lot of people, when they get into the prop firms and they're like, I'm funded, they want to turn that 50 into 100 like that. And, you know, we live in generation instant gratification. We also live in generation, hey, buddy, you live at home with your mom. And I wonder why all that instant gratification catch up to you, huh? Okay, so let's, enough of the rant. And I do use Trade of 8. So what's cool about this is that Apex, when you sign up with Apex and you choose to Trade of 8, the Trade of 8 plan, they give you a login. And once you have that login, you sign into Trade of 8, you go into simulation, and then there are add-ons in simulation that allow you to connect TradingView. Now, for me, all my indicators are on TradingView, right? We have GoldenEye on TradingView. We have Confluence on TradingView. We have our levels on TradingView. I want it all there because, baby, I'm here to scalp. I'm here to make my money. And also short keys because I like short keys. I don't want to click buttons. Trade versus Ninja Trader. I don't know the pros and cons, right? Listen, this is my first time in futures trading. I'm losing my futures virginity. But the thing is the strategy that we use, whether it's for stocks or crypto or foreign exchange or options, it applies. It applies to pretty much everything, right? Across all assets. Okay, so hotkeys are a must. Now, let's get into some trading, okay? So here we go. And here we go. Get a towel. The first time can be messy. I'm gonna blow. I hope she swallows. Ninja owns Trade so same login works both places. Seems Trade is more bare bones. I really don't care. Now, I'm here on TradingView. Gotta love it. So while I was setting up the stream, I went ahead and set up a trade design. Now, I was really quick with it, but this trade design did in fact pay, right? We had a break of the 24, as I teach you guys at all times. And then we had a traffic light, and we got golden eye here coming on down. And we got all our indicators agreeing. Yeah, okay. So we got agreement there. So now, if I were to enter this trade, and we have a level here, what am I to do? Well, trading's binary. And you have to be ready for both occasions. Now I'm going to go to the 5 here, right? Because you're going to see where that level came from. It came from right here on the 5. I drew that level, went to the 1, looked for my entry. So here on the 5, we have this level, and we're going to say, if we're going to go short, we're going to play at the break of this level, and we come all the way down to this level here. Actually, we can bring this down. I think it was a little too cheap there. Okay, time to be a little more generous. So this setup as it stands is 1.41 risk to reward. I don't like that. I'm going to keep this tight. Now with futures trading, you have to keep it tight at all times. Keep it tight. I like tight. Who doesn't like tight? Do you like tight? Yes, I'm doing an evaluation for Apex. Just going to prove this out. I'm going to show you guys that you too can get a funded account. And if you fall back on the principles of Trade 1348 and everything we're teaching you, and most importantly, just buckle down, get that psychology screwed in nice and tight, right? Okay. Anyone can do this. And Gaetano, yeah, this is live. This is live. Like, hi, Gaetano, how you doing? It's live. All right. So I've been really thinking about doing funded account. To fund my accounts, well, you got to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay. Been curious of the opinion. It just seems to be the hot ticket right now. And I'm just trying to get the YouTube algos. Really, that's all I'm trying to do is just hit these YouTube algos because there seems to be a lot of interest and a lot of searches for prop firms and funded trader challenges. So here we are. So I had the trade design to the downside and I had my rule here and it didn't work out. And that's fine. It just means that I don't chase into the design. More importantly, okay, it means that if that was my thesis, I'm going to wait patiently for the thesis. This is going to prevent me from jumping into a trade, chasing a trade. I don't like to chase trades. I like to trade on my own terms. Trading on the terms of the market is a no-no, all right? That is an absolute no-no. You create your trade design based on levels that you identified, use EMAs, use previous levels, look for breaks, look for momentum. It's waiting for you. That trade design will always be waiting for you. In fact, in the masterclass earlier this morning, we saw how the trade designs, which ticker was it? That trade design paid more than one time because of that muscle memory. So there's a point in time where price action was down in the zone. You see it came down here. It was in this channel, right? I want to see if it wants to come back down into that channel. Skidmark Productions. There you go. It was AMD. So I'm just going to hang out here. Okay. We could go to the 1 minute and see what's happening on the 1 minute. And on the 1 minute, if you guys want to live on the one, you got the golden eye here. It's going to lead you to victory. You just have to listen to it every single time and just take your losses, right? So if you come in, right, you're a little late to the party here and you go short, take your loss. Make it quick, right? Win fast, lose faster, because your goal, especially with a prop firm, your goal is to eventually catch these type of moves, the moves that really, really pay. Okay. Now, if you have trade designs, you'll probably end up avoiding the chop, right? And so we see here on the 1 minute, it's coming back into that trade design. I'm just going to wait patiently. And guys, trading shouldn't be that exciting. Okay. So we see the candle coming down on the 5, breaking that 200. So now I'm looking at the 1 here, and I'm looking for my entry on the 1. Okay. Again, guys, I am not forcing a trade. Drawdown matters. Prop account creates great discipline. Yes, it does. It creates great discipline. But if you guys think about it, right? 2,500 drawdown on a $50,000 account, that's a 5% drawdown. So if you lose 1% of your port, that is just $500. You have no business losing more than 1% of your port, especially if your allocation is tight. And the way I'm doing it here, my allocation, I'm only buying 2 contracts at a time. And I just sold, right? Now, I am front running this a little bit. We do have the 200 right there, and we get that break there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the 5, and I'm going to hang out on the 5. And we're going to see how this plays out, okay? We're just going to see how this plays out. I am short on the trade. I am down $50. I have my trade design. Well, let's go, all right? Whichever way this goes, it doesn't matter, all right? Currently down $75. Nothing to fret about. Nothing to fret about. I'm just hanging out here, all right? Once you get funded and you hit 2,500, it stops following you so you can grow it faster. I'm not here to grow it faster. I'm here to grow it consistently, right? That idea is the reason why people lose their funded accounts, okay? Guys, I've been trading for over a decade, and slow and steady wins this race, not fast, okay? Not fast. Slow and steady wins this race. You start thinking like, oh, I'm free at last, God almighty, I'm free at last. You start doing that, well, guess what? You're going to be paying for another funded account, okay? Respect that money. And that's the problem with these youngins. They don't respect the damn thing. Okay, he's here to grow his YouTube. He doesn't need this money. I don't need the money, man. I'm here to teach something out and literally change the game. It's fun. For me, it's a challenge. Like, wait, you're challenging me? Hold my beer. Okay, so right here, guys, I'm up $25, right? I know the goal is 2,500. I know, at the rate that I'm going, I'm probably going to complete the challenge in 5 days, 6 days. I have a 90% win rate. With that being said, I'm in absolutely no rush, and I will play conservatively, right? I know what my drawdown is, right? I'm going to stay disciplined. I get a break out of this trade design is probably a no-go for me. But I'm looking at the indicators. You could see MACD showing signs of weakness. We have confluence in the cloud here. We have RSI looking like it wants to break below 50 here, right? This might be a slow brewer, okay? I'm okay with the win or loss. And that's the other thing. You need as much discipline in taking profits as you do in cutting your losses. Yeah. I have a 90% win rate. I'll go ahead and take a screenshot after I'm done with this. I'll drop it in the Discord. It's not many trades, though. It's a 90% win rate with like 9 trades or something like that. Okay. Patience and emotional control. That's what that is. Okay. So we're just chilling here. Again, 2 contracts, nothing crazy. I'm not playing too large for my port. Okay. We play small, slow, steady, discipline. Okay. So we're hanging out here. We are short. We're showing some profit here. I want to go to the 1 and see if there's any conflict here on the 1. Because since I'm living on the 5 and the 5 is dictating my trend, I need to look at the 1 and see if there's any sign of a reversal or any conflict, right? Whether it's our side crossing its moving average right here, or if you see weakness in the MACD, or if thigh gap begins to show weakness down here, or if we get that aggressive bounce. There you go, up 75, up 75 bucks, 25. Let's see if we got some more meat on this bone, right? Let's see. You also have that 48 right there. I just noticed it. That was on me. I should have been faster. But let's see if we get down. I see 75. I'll go ahead and take the profit. Really, really quick. Fat finger to trade. Oh boy. Let's see. Fat finger to trade. It's okay. Paper before trying to prop. There you go. Let's see. In order to win, you have to be prepared to lose sometimes. Yeah, you have to be prepared to lose, but you got to lose fast. And don't ever marry the trade. And don't ever fall in love with the idea of becoming rich, because when you fall in love with the idea of becoming rich, then your reality will be you will be poor forever. Okay? Never romanticize the idea of just becoming rich instantly. It doesn't work that way. Okay, I'm up. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead. I'm up $75. Done. See if I care. See if I care. Now, the thing is, it can keep on coming down. See if I care. I just made 75 bucks. Now, let's put this in perspective. How much time at a job? Well, first off, can someone point out a job that's paying $75 an hour? Can someone point that out? Right. We started the stream at or about 11:15. 18 minutes in, I made 75 bucks. Dr. Q makes 75 an hour. He's a doctor. He did 4 years of college, then went to med school, and how much debt? I mean, Dr. Q, was the federal government your prop firm? Did they fund your education? Now you got student loans. You got to pay that back. It sucks, right? But you know what, Dr. Q? Yeah, I'm rubbing it in, huh? Dr. Q, you know, like, guys, he's an amazing doctor, travels the world, very, very good at what he does. And of course he paid it back. I would hope he paid it back. The fact of the matter is that he just said he makes $75 an hour. He's probably got to see a patient or two, you know, and he doesn't want to deal with his patients. He wants to hit on his hot secretary because he's paying her $25 an hour. I hope you're not in your office, bro. I'm messing with you. But again, in context, $75 in 15 minutes. Let that marinate. Appreciate the opportunities that the market provides for you, right? And always have a trade design. Now we're going back to this. My attorney charges $250 an hour. I charge him $100 an hour for work on his house. 75 and 15 minutes is $300 an hour. Yeah, respect that. $300 an hour starts adding up real quick. Dr. Q says there's a reason why I'm here. More secretaries. Okay, so that trade design paid, and the thing is that because I wasn't greedy, I was able to secure the bag. I literally bottom ticked it at the bottom of that wick right there. 1348 does work in the Forex market. 1348 works in Forex, crypto, as you can see, futures, and stocks. Pretty much anything. 1348 works on everything. All right, go get you some. Links down in the description. Get your first month. I believe promo code GAINS. It's only $5, and we teach you out. But what I love doing with these streams is showing proof of concept, right? Of course, got to consider taxes, benefits, etc. in the equation, but the point stands, of course. 1348 is the GOAT. Hallelujah. Okay, so we're still looking at the 5-minute here. And once again, I had bottom ticked it, right? So what I want to do is I want to go to the 3-minute and now the 1 to see if we have a change here. And so, yes, we do. Now, we got the MACD and the signal line above neutral. So just, there you go. Okay, so we got the print right there, right? We got the print right here. Everything looks to be going to the upside. Now, I should have been prepared with a trade design, but I'm out here explaining shit to you. But let me go ahead and consider a trade design here. So ideally what I would like is a retracement back down to the 200 and prepare myself for an entry. Alternatively, I can create a trade design on the break of the 24, but we have an EMA braid there. Not too excited about that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and let's go back to the 5-minute. And, you know, the trade design looks like it wants to pay again. It really does. Let's go to the 1-minute now. I'm going to go ahead and redraw the trade design so I have a reference point on the 1-minute. We have a reference point right here. And I'm going to make this super, super, super tight. We have the 13 right there. Really hasn't gone much anywhere. That's a 3.29 risk to reward, baby. Okay, that's what we want to see. Now we go to the 1-minute. And we need, let's see. Let's zoom out. Oops. Geez, I hate when that happens. Okay, there you go. All right, guys. So around the 1-minute, we're just chilling here. We're going to wait for, in this situation, what I'm going to do is because I happen to front run the 200 on the 1-minute, I'm actually going to wait for a candle break and close. All right. This trade design paying once again. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Let's see. It's a choppy market today. Of course, that's why you play fast. We're on the 1-minute here. We'll go ahead and let's see. Where's that candle going to come to? This doesn't look good, so I'll just play it here. And let's see. Already in profits, flickering, in profit, 50. Done. That was another 75. Okay. So that was $150. Let's see. Fatima, you trade only with technicals, not fundamentals or news or earnings? What? What? Don't know, don't care. I don't care about news or fundamentals or earnings. I don't care about that nonsense. I have a trader's edge here. I have a trader's edge here. I mean, I am not going to betray my trader's edge. I just confirmed 300 an hour. Yes. A trader's edge. Come on. I don't need news. I don't need earnings. I don't need stock twits. I don't need Facebook groups. I don't need penny stocks. I have a strategy that is a trader's edge that I teach to others, and they've found their trader's edge. And you guys are seeing me do this in real time. You see me do this live. I win fast. I lose faster. That's all we're doing. Win fast, lose faster. Whew. Okay, so going back to this, right? Looks like I bottom ticked it once again. Looks like I bottom ticked it once again. This is on the 1 minute. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so what we're seeing with the indicators is you got RSI coming up above its moving average. Now, what I would want to see in this instance, if I'm going to create another trade design, and I know we have a range here. Now, let's go to the 5 minute to better understand what's happening on the 5 minute. Now, the 5 minute is still telling us the same story, right? But RSI seems to be perking up. So there's a couple of things I will be looking for, and we're going to create our trade design to the upside. And let's see if we have a level where I can keep it tight. Of course, we like it tight here. And then we have basically all this choppy chop here, right? So let's bring this closer. Now, what I want to see is GoldenEye begin to curl here. And of course, we get a break of this level. I'm then going to go to the 1 minute. I'm going to go to 1 minute. Now, of course, you got traffic lights. The traffic lights are there. What happened to traffic lights? They're still there. They're extra indications of confirmation. And what I'm showing you guys is that you don't rely on just one indicator. When you have enough repetitions, and we've created this chart for you so you guys can go through your progressions, make your read. Once you understand the concepts of which we're teaching, then everything else just comes together. You go through your progressions, you know, you're like Peyton Manning, just reading the defense, you know, just doing your checks. And that's what we do as traders. That's what we're supposed to do as traders. Okay? More confirmations equals more higher probability. Absolutely. Now, let me see if I could go ahead and get a screenshot, and I'll dump this in the Discord for those who are watching. I'll dump it in the Discord, then you tell everybody in the Discord to come on over to the stream. So I'm just chilling here. Again, there's no pressure on me. Let me see. Let me see how much I am up on the day. We're going to run a report. And let's see. Actually, you can do this right from TradingView. You can do this right from TradingView. Let me see if I got to move my big fat head here. 1 second. Ready, let's bring this up a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that number there, but the portfolio currently it stands at $50,989. Not bad, right? Not bad for a prop firm challenge. And still, I'm playing small. Okay? I'm still playing small, which proves slow and steady wins the race. Right? And always have your trade designs. Now, I was wrong on this trade design here. As it stands, I'm wrong. And that's fine. Once again, I am not going to take a trade unless it comes to my plan. I'm not chasing the market. I also happen to know that there's a trade design right underneath that, but I always play according to my plan. Okay? Am I making sense here, by the way? And are you guys entertained? Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Do I need a, oh no, go after Dr. Q a little more? Yeah, Dr. Q. Want to do this? Trade barbs? Huh? Okay. So, all right. Let's see. Right. Am I not entertained? No, man. My assistant under the desk is no longer with us. Okay. So, I'm just chilling here. We're going to go ahead and minimize this so I can look at all my indicators, and there you guys go. And what we're doing is showing proof of concept. Okay? That's all we're doing. John says, you lost me. We're not friends anymore. Oh, man. Robert says, keep teaching me to fish. That's the whole point. You know what? You got a lot of these YouTubers that are like, hey, I'm such a great YouTuber, and look at me, I'm a millionaire. And you know what? Hey, look at you know what? I've done that too. I mean, my intros with me driving an Aston Martin. You guys want to see my Lambo, my R8? I've done it. The thing is that like I'm super passionate in teaching out this system because it works, and I know it can change your life, all right? So let's get back to this, right? We got a nice little bounce here on the 5 minute. I want to see that curl up. That's what I want to see. I want to see the curl up. Then I'm going to go ahead and go back to the 1 minute. And once we get a break into this trade design, I'll take the play. Daniel Mitch, are you not entertained? Oh, that was when they were in Arena, right? Yes, yes. How did I forget that? One of my favorite movies. Gabe, give me a call when you're free. An idea for you. You don't want to put your loans on installment plans, do you? I'm messing with you, Dr. Q. I'm messing with you, man. I'm all open for ideas. Shoot me a text once this stream is over. Yeah, Dr. Q being a good sport here. He's being a good sport. I love that, man. Okay, so, as I was, let's see. I'm gonna go. I got distracted. I need to show you guys my win rate. Let me go to performance here. All right. Okay, man. Got to run, man. Good to have you here. I'm going to show you guys this. 12 trades. 91% win rate. I'm going to drop this in the Discord right now. Let's see. All right. Post it in the Discord so you guys could see there's no bluffing there. It's legit. Could you apply 1348 on binary options? You can apply it to everything. Shoot me a text too. Let's make it a group thing. Bro, I don't share, man. The original trade design did in fact pay. It did, right? And I'm not mad. Yeah, it came right to the level, and I'm not mad. I'm just chilling, right? If I wasn't streaming and I was trading intensely, you bet your ass I'd be in that design. How do we trade this many times with a small account? Well, when you're trading futures, you're on margin, and there's no pattern day trading or PDT. Okay. When you're trading options, we like to use Webull, and we like to use a cash account. So with a cash account, you can trade for as long as there's settled cash in your portfolio. Now, you guys go ahead and you see that post in the community. Let them know. Shoot me the number in the comments. Shoot me that number. Go ahead. Let me know you saw it. We're just hanging out here. And let's see. Mike D, there you go. 91.67 win rate for me. Thank you for that. I'm a little mad, and I'm just watching it. I'm not mad at all. Why? Right? What we're gonna do is we're going to see if we get some extension here. Did we get some extension here? Because this is a 5-minute and this is blood red. Now, I know I gave up blood today this morning, but yeah, the market decided, hey, Gabe, hold my beer. Check it out. I'm having my period. All right. Wrecker Ralph says, if you have a small port, yeah, chase something like Palantir. Okay, so we have a level right there. I want to keep an eye on this level on the 5-minute, guys, because this is a game of levels, discipline, psychology, and no greed, my friend. No greed. Okay. Let's see. We're going to see if we get some overextension on the 5. We could go ahead and create a trade design. On the break of this level, we could establish risk here, play it right up, back up to this level. This is a 1.86. That's fine. We're doing quick scalps, guys, right? We're trying to pass this challenge, but we're also trying to develop the habits so that when we do get the $50,000, we're not YOLOing for a fucking Toyota Camry, okay? Let's see. Mike D says, the 1-minute RSI scared me out of the play, but got some good profit on that drop. Go tonight for the win. Absolutely. FFN is better than Apex in my opinion. Where's the 200 at? The 200's way up here at 4458. That's where the 200 is at. No open trailing drawdown. Okay, you know what? That's fine. No open trailing drawdown. But you know what? Because there's no open trailing drawdown, I don't feel like it's teaching individuals about risk management, something like that. You know, that prop firm is making all their money on your fucking failures. They're making all your money on your failures with no trailing drawdown. At some point, they're going to pull the rug on you. 5 times more. And they're going to pull the rug on you using your money. So yeah, I like the drawdown concept. It keeps you honest, it keeps you humble, keeps you focused, and once again, forces you to trade your plan. So here we go. Again, on a 5-minute, I'm looking for some extension here. Now we go to the 1-minute here, and yeah, we have some severe extension here on the 1-minute as well. Let's go to the 3. We have extension on the 3. In fact, we have RSI at 33.34, 33.67. All right, so we're going to wait for this break. We got enough. There you go. We got the 1-minute. You got the curl, you got RSI, moving average, MACD showing weakness. We got, what are we doing on the 5? The 5, obviously, it looks like I respected this level here. I want to see some weakness on the 5. Give me a thigh gap entry down here. Or give me an RSI pivot to the upside. That's what I'm looking for on the 5. On the 3... yeah, okay. We're on the 1-minute. We got confluence. We got golden eye. We got thigh gap. We have MACD showing weakness. And we have RSI just breaking above its moving average. Okay. Let's go. Now I have the 13 right there on the 1. That's fine. Let's see. And we're just hanging out here. Currently down $75. Currently down $100. No stress. I feel like I have a solid trade design. We got a put signal on the 5. That is not a good thing. And I'm hoping that put signal is just a flash. This put signal is courtesy of a 1348 cross, but the larger time frame governs all. We're going to see what happens here. You might get a pop to the 24 and then just death here, right? So let's see if we get some buyers to step in. And guys, like I said, I'm only playing with 2 contracts. And even when I pass and they give me the money, I'm still only going to play with 2 contracts. I'll probably wait till I have like a buffer of like 75,000 to 100,000. Then I'll size it up a little bit, maybe 5. I intend to be the rare one that does. For me, this is not very intimidating. This is like right up my alley. I'm just chilling. Yes, 10 minutes showing yellow traffic light and looks like it's about to cross down. Okay, this is vital information. We go to the 10-minute and it looks like you're getting that cross down. Absolutely. It's just been trading in this range right there. Down to 25. We're going to hang out here for a little bit. Again, I'm just staying in my trade design. You know, I'm up considerably. I'm not really going to fret on a loss here. Okay. We're just chilling. And it's coming out of my trade design on the 1 minute. Oh, you get the bounce there. Now, some would say, well, wait a minute. You're absorbing a large loss. No, what I'm doing is I'm giving the play an opportunity to just truly develop, right? Because one thing that I see here, especially on the 1 minute with the RSI, is that it is severely oversold. Severely oversold. Okay? My stop will probably be that swing low. Playing with those boxes has changed my trading insanely. Good to hear, Obago. Good to hear. I just want to know, are you actually trading on the right day? No one will ever forget Obago. Okay, so as I said, I was looking for RSI. You want to see if we're going to get some strength here. You really want to see if we're going to get some strength here. This is why I have my trade designed the way it is. Down 2.75, down 250, at or about right there. So I'm technically down a little less than 1% on the port, right? But technically I'm also up. So if this becomes a losing trade, I'm A-okay with it, all right? It looks like this could definitely be a level. You see that sensitivity there. Of course, they could just go ahead and like pull the rug, and that's fine too. That's where I like my short keys because I'm selling. But here we go. And actually, I like when the market extends itself in one direction because then that means the correction will be absolutely violent. So we're just hanging out here. All right. This becomes non-negotiable. I'm out. I gave the trade enough time to develop. It didn't. That is a loss. I have a 90% win rate. So that means I have to make it back. Okay. So now let's go back to the 5. And essentially what this does as well is it just really confirms the trend here, the larger trend. We ended up with a put signal. And I was hoping for a micro move within the macro trend here, but didn't get it. Okay? Didn't get it. So I'm going to be patient and really this time I'm looking for an overextension. Let's see. It could come down here. You see, this is, day lows, it seems, on the 5 minute. If we get that, then we're good. Okay, we come on down. I would go ahead and re-enter and then play back up. Who funds for options? I don't know anybody who funds for options. I don't know anybody who funds for options. So here we go. Let's see what we got here. And we got some consolidation here. And we got this cross here. And we're gonna go ahead and let's say we break the 13 there. We have our risk. Bring it right back up to the 200 there. That's probably going to be my next trade design. Right there. All right, it did find its balance. Maybe I did close too early, but I don't care. Right, I'm protecting my port. Remember, as I said before, focus on not losing money, because when you focus on not losing money, then the opposite is true. And that's all we're doing here. Sorry, guys, if this is boring. I'm sorry if this is boring, but this is trading. It shouldn't really be exciting. Let's see. All right. Now we get a break at the 13. Things could get interesting. And then I would have to go ahead and put a level right there at the 24. So let's see. Are we getting a curl on the 3? Looks like we are. How about the 5? That looks like a possible level. Okay. It's not boring. We're looking at the charts too. That's dope. Okay, with prop accounts, I can finally truly yellow on margin. Come on, Arvin. Don't be a troll. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy, man. This is interesting. What? Okay, the market is in fact down. Interesting. Let's see. What do we have here? Give me 55, 59 seconds. RSI, pivot back up. Come on. You're pivoting up. Come on. We're in a trade design. I want a candle close. Everything is choppy. I am trading in shitty hours, right? I really am. But I just want to show proof of concept here. Let's see. 25 seconds to candle close. RSI has yet to break 50 just yet. I think that's going to coincide with the break of the 24. We have confluence. Okay, see. Wait for that candle close. We get a candle close above the level. That's really what we're looking for. Come on. And we didn't get the close. You see, we didn't get that close. So we shall wait to see if it tries again. Discipline. Septic is boring, but we'd appreciate your faithful teaching. Thank you. Thank you. I bet that Alvin is actually a good trader and he just loves to trade. I think so too. I mean, he did he just pass his prop firm challenge? I think he did, right? Next time I do the stream, I gotta have like some cool music playing. Get you pumped. Almost 500 bucks away, Arvin. That is dope. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, Arvin. Now imagine if I would have front run that trade there and said, okay, yeah, let's go. It's I would have been in a bad situation there. So I'm being extra conservative, especially considering that I just took an L. Okay, so I'm being extra conservative, very very strict on the rules, and just playing my game plan. 2,300 more, and I'm right there with you, Arvin. Dope. What's happening on the 3? Oh, we're getting a curl here on the 3. Larger time frame, show strength. That's what we want to see. We want to see some strength here. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Come on. Yeah, it's 12 o'clock too. The worst times to trade. So you guys are welcome. I'm trading in absolutely the worst environment. The worst. If this was market open, I'd be done already. Holy hell. Okay. Yeah, that actually brings up another point. You probably want to only trade between 9:30 and 11, especially with ES or NQ. That's when you're going to get most of the moves. If you're okay with watching paint dry, you can play after hours, but that's really, really, really slow, and you got to be able to stomach the wick, right? The wicks. Ugh. Okay, those wicks, you got to stomach it. Then the next time, you know, you're going to start seeing like if the market's going to reverse at or about now, but it's going to reverse on low volume, so you really don't trust it. Okay, and then you go ahead and you wait for 1:30, 2 o'clock. Okay, wait for those times. Those are optimal times. That's when I'm going to make, you know, all my money. I mean, I could literally probably, I literally could pass the prop firm probably this afternoon, depending on how overextended the market is. You guys remember yesterday, the market just came down violently. And then on my other account, my other futures account, I showed you guys in the Discord, it was like $20,000 I just made on that bounce. Let's see. London volume picks up around 3 a.m. if you don't sleep. I never sleep. I don't sleep, man. Just patience. No. I know better, man. I'm not gonna hit a drawdown on a baby pullback. Not gonna do that. You're right. Good point, Ian, man. This is actually working out for me. Stood out of this trade. I preserved my dry powder. Well, it's margin anyways, right? So not really worried about that. But it means that I'm better set up for the higher quality move. And it looks like it keeps going down. Shoot, I should have checked futures when I was up last night. Tanny, you probably should have, right? This is looking interesting. You see how it's definitely respecting this level here. It's respecting it. It's at least trying to. What's happening on a 5? Oh, this would be good here. What about coming all the way down here? Right? This is an aggressive sell-off, but what do you expect after all of this that happened? I mean, this is market open. This was aggressive. So this looks like the correction. This looks like the correction. Remember how we talked about like the market reversing at or about noon? This is that reversal. This is the correction. I guess we're going to hang tight. Once again, just wait for the trade to develop. Someone looked at that and thought, GW. Nah, I'm not really looking at I'm not looking at candle structure. I really don't care about candle structure, just like I don't care about earnings or news. I don't care about any of that. What I'm looking for is the market to be overextended and or coming to a point of origin, which we're seeing right here. This is good. Now, I could have played it to the short side, but again, that's not me being true to myself as a disciplined trader. But now that this has happened, it's definitely allowing me to set up for that pump. Oh, yes, sir. Let's do this. Let me look. Okay. What's the 10-minute telling me? 10 minutes? Like, yeah, we're overextended. Okay. Wow. Okay. What's the 15 telling me? Same. 30? 30 saying there's got more to go. 4 hour? Interesting. Where's the 4 hour at? At 35, 30. Yeah, 35 on the RSI with the 4 hour. Yeah, that's pretty overextended even for the 4 hour. Let's go to the daily. I don't know why Trading View just... okay, don't mind those arrows. There's a level on the 15. Okay. That level is probably going to be this level here. But we're still trending down. Jeez Louise. If you're a 15-minute trader, damn. GoldenEye just, damn. Just paid. That was a massive move. That was a massive move. All right. Back to the 5. All right, we have a level that formed here. Now I'm going to use this to anchor a trade design, right? So we're going to keep risk super tight. And what is this? This is a 7-to-1 risk reward. Holy hell. Let's go to the 1. I'm going to be looking for exhaustion on the 1 here. Give me some exhaustion on the 1, and I'm happy. Gabe, what is the absolute minimum need in port to even consider futures? I mean, to consider futures, I mean, you could play micros, right? So it's whatever you don't care to lose. Whatever you don't care to lose, give it a shot. I believe you could do it like $1,000 or something like that. All right, so we're getting that pop there. Right here. You might get consolidation in this area for a little bit. We'll see. Let's go to the 3, see if we can see something else there. Okay. Yeah, the 1 was ready. Now we got a level there. Damn it. I didn't take my own design here. It's currently at pre-market lows, yeah. And levels for the win here, because that level, I mean, this could have been a really, really quick scalp if you went ahead and used GoldenEye and just played it up really, really quick, right? Really quick up to a level. That would have been a really, really quick scalp. What are we seeing here? Oh, my God. The market's been trending down for nearly 50 minutes. It's been trending down for nearly 50 minutes. This is aggressive. Did Biden say something? Someone dies? Someone blows something up? Something happened? very, very overextended. I'm going to go to the 3. See how overextended we are on the 3. We are very, very, very overextended. So, oh my. I'm just going to use my trader's logic here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to enter. We're in. Let's see. I'm just going to go on instinct here. FOMC minutes at 2? Is that so? Okay. This seems like a trade that's going to require patience. This is going to require some patience. All right, next time I do this, guys, I want to do this in a moving market. All right. So I might skip a masterclass, but I want to do this in a moving market. This is just too slow for me. Okay, so we were in profit. We have a level there. I would probably have to scalp my way back from the loss that I took earlier. That's fine. Yeah, it doesn't hurt to do it masterclass. Absolutely right. But I would also have to highlight this publicly. And that is the point of the stream, to show you guys how you have indicators that are going to help you win your prop firm challenge. You imagine on the 1 minute, you got signal here, go long, signal here, go short, signal here, go long. And of course, you're using Confluence as your guidance. This is just a great tool for those who are looking to pass the prop firm challenge. What's my definition of wealth? Man, that's subjective, right? Let me see here. And yeah, this becomes non-negotiable once again. We're going to wait on that candle close, and this becomes non-negotiable. Or maybe I just put my risk to reward too tight here. Do I have another level supporting? No, I don't. This is literally outer space right now. Let's see. All right, we got that candle close. I have to close the position. I just have to. All right, so this is 2 in a row for me. This is actually proof of concept. Proof of concept that you don't want to trade in these hours, right? But hey, look it, I'm doing it for science. We're doing it for fun. But my definition of wealth, to be honest with you, okay. If you could go ahead and go through life, just on your own accord. Just go through life on your own accord, right? Do the things that you want to do. Have the experiences that you want to have, experience. And you don't have to entangle your life with material objects, but you could go ahead and entangle your life with experiences that are fulfilling, right? After all, from the moment you're born, you're dying, right? And so you want to go ahead and make it count, right? You want to make it count. And so wealth is making it count, man. That's what wealth is. to be able to do what you want when you want and do the things that define you as a human being. Because you know what? Everybody on this fucking planet is chasing money in some way or another, right? There's really no unique, that there's nothing unique about competing for a limited resource. There's nothing unique about that. What's unique is the experiences you have, whether it's with your child, your loved one, your wife, your husband, seeing the world, or just trying to make the world a better place, right? Those are the things that you define wealth with. Everything else is just a bonus, man, right? By that definition, a monk has wealth. Probably does. And that's awesome. That's awesome. To be able to just live life that way. Wealthy people require an obsession. Whatever that is, that's the drive. Yeah, it's the drive. Definitely the drive. Absolutely. If making money is boring, there's always McDonald's. No, actually, I think McDonald's would be kind of fun. You're all gathered around the ice cream machine trying to figure out how to make it work. Oh, I feel invaded. Vapor up. He says that's a very revealing question. Yeah, come on. It's like material things. Everything depreciates in value. Everything depreciates in value. I mean, okay, real estate maybe not, but your job as a human being is to appreciate yourself. When you appreciate yourself, you actually end up growing as an individual because you appreciate and value. So just appreciate yourself, invest in yourself, right? People want that dopamine hit, instantaneous satisfaction, right? And they don't want to invest in themselves. So, their life ends up becoming very shallow and hollow, and it doesn't, that there's no gratification in it. There's no sense of accomplishment. It is what it is. It's not all about money. Never should be. It really never should be. Now, is it a great skill to have? I'm not going to lie to you. Fuck yeah. To be able to make money? Yeah, it's a great skill to have. But it's what you do when you're not looking at the charts that matter the most, man. It's just facts. Just facts. Oh, what a boring day. ES is having issues. Yeah, it's having some issues. Mr. Cheese made 720 minutes. That's dope. Good stuff, man. That's the whole point. Just don't ever get caught with your pants down, right? It happens so many times where traders get overconfident, and then it's that one trade that catches them with their pants down. Will this live be saved? I'll include the link in the Discord. Looks like someone needs an appetizer. Yeah, I'm just chilling here. It's boring. Sweet. Mr. Cheese paid his tuition. That's what I like to see. Boring stuff. Any what's up, man? Anybody else want to ask some revealing questions while the market is just being just boring? I could have came like 6 or 7 times by now. This is not fair. It's boring. How do you avoid tripping up and getting caught in that trade? Always trade small. Always trade small. That's how you avoid tripping up. Always, always, always trade small. Let's see. You have a question? Good. Who's your favorite whack packer on Howard? I don't think I have one. When was your turning point in life, Gabe? In trading journey? My turning point was, you know, finally acknowledging that I don't know everything. I'm not going to act like a know-it-all, and I'm truly going to pay attention to the people who had no financial interest in me other than the fact that they were paying it forward to see it through that I was successful. And those are my elders. And I talk about my elders in the live stream often, how we have conversations and we talk about trader psychology. But, I was once a young little whippersnapper, right? And I'm just like, so what does that mean? Asking a million and one questions, right? But those answers meant nothing. Don't seek an answer to a question if you are not going to value that answer. That was something I learned very early on in life. Don't waste other people's times. You don't do that, and I remember when I got that gut check from them, like, why are you wasting my time? We're explaining things to you. You're not listening. You want to do things your own way. But they were empathetic to it because, they were once there in that journey. So they were entirely empathetic to it. How many accounts did you blow up before blowing up? I want to say two or three. Two or three. I think after the third one, I had PTSD. And I think it's just after that moment, like when your life, your nerves, nothing, it can't handle it anymore. It's almost like that's when you're forced to grow. You're like, and then you say to yourself, well, if I knew then what I knew now, and I know we always say that in retrospect, right? But the thing is that sometimes, when the world's telling you something and you don't listen, it has to do something dramatic to make you go, oh, right? Because I'm sure every one of you experienced this, where you're going through life and the world's telling you something. You got a yellow traffic light. It's saying slow down. It's doing something. And you're like, nah, man, I got this. It's telling you, slow the fuck down. And then you get fucking whacked by a train. It's a train wreck. Right? And then you start looking for everything and anyone to blame. And it was like, bro, life was giving you the signals. Pay attention. No one likes to take accountability. And that's what I love about trading too, is because it's a merit-based system. And the only one that's accountable, to their P&L is pretty much you. You can't blame nothing. You can't scream market manipulation. You can't scream nothing. It's your trade, your fault. Well, oh man, Phoenix. Okay, that's an inside joke, man. That's a Discord only joke. We're in a public stream, but yeah, I did whack a cow. Um, yeah, I did whack a cow. I don't know what I've gained from that experience just yet, but I'm sure it will reveal itself in time. And then I'm pretty sure. Hey Gabe, I was just looking at how different time zones and trends differ. So, like, if it's up in London, it might be heading down in the U.S. Care to elaborate and give your 2 cents on that? No, don't know, don't care. You just overcomplicate things. Right? You wanna explain to me like the whole damn process that goes into you getting an erection? Don't know, don't care. All I know is you're hot and I'm hard. Where do I put it? You got to keep it simple. Stop getting in your own way. That is a common thing for traders to do. Is you're over analyzing and just getting in your own way. Leave it alone. The only thing you should be worried about is your entry, your exit, the chart, momentum, price action, and securing the bag. That's all you need to worry about. Right? Everything else just becomes an exotic distraction. You keep taking yourself, you keep taking yourself and creating distractions between you and the goal, right? The more friction you add, it's pointless. Now, having that insight, the difference between time zones, is that really going to make me a better trader? Is that going to make you a better trader? It's probably not. Again, a lot of traders love doing that to themselves, and I'm like, but why? Should we constantly withdraw profits? I think honestly, as humans, we deserve to sort of kind of like, what's that? Bask in our own glory, right? So if you take a withdrawal, whether it's a 25% withdrawal or a 50% withdrawal, pay yourself every week or every 2 weeks. You pay yourself and reward yourself. Let's see. What was your question, Joseph? Did I miss your question? What was your question again? We're just getting lost in a tangent here because the market is just bloody fucking boring. But I'm not going to force a trade. I'm just hanging out here. I'm not scrolling all the way up to the top. You're going to have to type it again. There's like 500 comments between your question and everybody else. We'll talk about that in the Discord. Let's see. Component gains get smacked with withdrawals. Let's see. Compounded gains get smacked with withdrawals. If you need to take it, if not, trade it. That is true. That is true. Absolutely. What I do is I withdraw from my portfolio once a month. I pay my bills with it. Then I add whatever's left to my long port. Yeah, I'm getting a DB12. It's a birthday gift to myself. I'm excited for that. Definitely excited for that. El Paco just grabbed, come on, man, $10 lottery ticket? No, man. Freaking lottos, man. El Paco, some things never change. No, Arvin, I guess my goals are a little different. My goals are a little different, right? I mean, I'll be 42 in, 6 weeks? My goals are a little different. When I was much younger, it was about, building wealth aggressively because I'm young and I could afford to take that risk. When you get older, you don't want to take that risk. That risk becomes unnecessary, especially if you do what you needed to do at a young age. You don't need to take those unnecessary risks as you're older. Just my goals are different. Oh, man, free agent forever. 007, DB12. Let's go. Let's see. When did you know you were able to do this full time? What was your criteria to make that decision? I had no criteria. No, I'm a Libra. I had no criteria, honestly. It was more of like, do I trust myself? Do I feel confident in what I'm doing? Do I have enough of a buffer or a cushion just in case the market serves me a nice platter of an ass whooping? But it wasn't really like a defining moment, right? Let's see, Carlos, what's up? I know it's been a while. We're just chilling here. We're trading, we're chilling, we're doing a prop firm challenge. The market's moving sideways, consolidating. We do have a traffic light to the upside. Interesting. We got green confluence on the 1 minute. Nothing really just moving much of anything. So I'm just hanging tight. Okay. Yosef, come on. Your question. You're going to type it again? All right, Ford, what's my thesis for it being a long term hold? Well, it's a legacy auto. They have a solid track record, don't they? Green confluence on a 3 minute too? Dope. And Ford has the best selling vehicle, period, in the Ford F 150. And I think that, unlike with Tesla, and Tesla's trying to get a jump on Ford right now, right? That's why they have the Cybertruck. They're trying to get a jump on Ford before Ford, perfects the F 150 and before consumer tastes, accept that a heavy duty truck can in fact be EV. But once consumer taste changes and says, okay, yeah, we're okay with the F 150, 250, 350 being an EV, I think Ford has the market cornered. You guys notice that, with the exception from the Model Y, the Cybertruck, and the Model X, I mean, a lot of these EVs are, well, at least with Tesla, their EVs initially were sedans. Americans just have a penchant for just big SUVs and pickup trucks. So I think Ford's there. Ford's got it there. Let's see. I got to catch your eyes on the chat like a reversal. And I think General Electric, I mean, they're doing good. I think G is going to be right there. They want to charge a tax per mile in EVs. Jeez, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah, let's see. And things could get really interesting now. Let's see. So for trading with a prop account, is it better to trade for income with it or to trade to compound? I think a prop firm, you use it to, okay, so this is for every beginner trader, right? So you start with $5,000, right? So you got $5,000. You don't know what the hell you're doing. If you lose it all, you lose $5,000. With a prop firm, if you lose it on your evaluation account, you lose $100. So there goes the difference, right? And I think that with the prop firm challenge, it's going to force you to learn discipline, et cetera, et cetera. But I also think that once you pass a prop firm and you are in fact making money, I think the idea there is to, build up enough capital so that you're no longer trading with the prop firm's money, and now you're trading with your own money, right? So I see it as like a means to attainment. Um, that's the way I see it. Let's see. Chum, 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 chum. Man, this market is so slow. Was meeting STV through the AMC community priceless? Um, that's actually an interesting question. I think I wouldn't call it priceless. I think, again, it's, we talk about like the world giving you signs, right? You just got to pay attention to it. I think it was just one of those defining moments. Like, yeah, this kid's pretty smart, and then he can learn something, right? But I don't know. Priceless? I don't know if I could say that. He hasn't bought me flowers or nothing. He hasn't bought me flowers. He hasn't bought me none of that stuff. So, yes. I'm looking at this here. I'm in the trade. I'm like, man, I'm just holding. We knew that we had that level down there. We were waiting for that reversal. And I mean, we got the sign of the reversal right here. Currently up $200 on the trade. There is a level approaching the 13 on the 5. Let's show this to you guys there. Right? There is some momentum. There's some momentum building here, right? Let's go to the 1. You got that 48 right there. Look at, I don't like that those candles are struggling right there. I don't like it. I don't. So I'm just gonna get out of the trade. It's crazy. I just got out of the trade right when you got your first flash right there. Just because I didn't like that 48 on the 1 minute. So I'm gonna go back to the 5 and I would probably re-enter. Again, we still have a trade design sitting there. I would go ahead and re-enter when it proves itself and it breaks a level right there at 444775. Boring, slow stuff. And this is the time of day that literally destroys new traders. This time of day. So if you want to improve your chances of beating, or winning the challenge, play in the most voluminous of times, right? 9:30 to 11, and then from 1:30 to o'clock till close. That's when the volume starts picking up. But today we have FOMC minutes. The last time we had FOMC minutes, we really didn't see it do much to the market. Exactly. Now, I don't fish, but I know, like, fishermen like to go early in the morning, right? 3, 4 in the morning kind of deal. Is that a thing? Okay. We got another. This is. Let's go to the 3 here. I don't want to look at the 1. Okay, so we got the 24 on the 3. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that break of the 24 on the 3. Yes. My grandfather was a fisherman. Now that man was wealthy. That man spoke no English. Was a handyman his whole life, right? Did well for himself, honestly, considering the language barrier. But he would just spend his whole life just fishing. And he loved his boat. Yeah, he loved his boat. Nothing going on. It's up to you guys if you want me to conclude the stream and then maybe come on a little later this afternoon when the volume picks up and I can really show you how it's done. We had a few scalps here. When is STV shaving his ankles from January? I don't know. I got to pay that man a visit. Maybe when I pay him a visit, I'll tie him down. And then I'll invite Taco Lori to come shave his ankles. So I was waiting for another break here of the 24. That didn't quite happen. You got that rejection there. So I'm going to wait patiently. This was just slow moving. I've been memed. Can you do a tag team stream later on with STV? No, because I don't want you calling. Let's see. Winning loser. Oh, wait. Winning loser. Winning loser. Did your sister have your baby yet? Winning loser is a fucking character, man. Winning loser. Did your sister have your baby yet? Fucking hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, my God. You just blew the new kid's minds out. Man. See, that Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah. Winning Loser was too cheap to go abroad to find him a wife, so he looked at his sister and was like, no one wants you anyways. You want to just do this? Oh, man. Let's see. I just joined around the time he would call in 15 minutes entertaining for sure. Hell yeah, it was entertaining. I would lose some brain cells in that, man. I'm like, whew. Oh, man. Winning Loser would have us going. He would have us going. Yeah. I love you, brother. Winning Loser, I love you, man. But I never met a man who talked more than a woman. Never. So now I'm wondering, is that really your brother? And you're the sister? Shots fired. All right, guys. We'll go ahead and end the stream. Maybe I'll come back a little later where Damon, what's up? What's up, man? Yeah, this is my dogs. All right, time to go. I'll be back. I'll be back.